great holiday. I mean, brilliant. Absolutely loved spending all the time with the kids, with the family, with the wife. But having that much time on the beach and not being at work gave me a lot of thinking time. Now, it got me thinking about my studio, what I do here at the studio, and mainly about what the studio is used for. So I guess there are three main things that the studio is used for. First one is myself. So that has to appeal to my wedding client. So when I bring a client in for the first time, it has to look good for them. Secondly, it has to appeal to other photographers who rent my studio space and has to be functional for them. And thirdly, it has to appeal to the people I teach. So I teach photography workshops. So it's got to appeal to them. So within one space, I need to have three different functions. So taking these three things in mind, there's going to be quite a few changes to the studio in the next few weeks. So within each vlog, you'll see different aspects of the studio changing. You'll see, oh, camera's going to fall. Saved it. Oh. So you'll see new spaces, new workspaces, new areas, and that'll be channeled all the different parts of my business. Some that'll do with vlogging, some that'll do with photography training. So watch this space, there's going to be loads happening. So it's mid-afternoon, just leaving to do a little bit of shopping, then I've got an engagement shoot down on Newcastle Quayside this evening. Weather's looking pretty okay, given that it's been a crappy weekend for weather, so very much looking forward to it. Just arrived in Newcastle for the night's engagement shoot. Beautiful sunshine. When you speak to a photographer about golden hour, this is it. Just arrived for the quayside shoot tonight. Expected to be able to walk straight down. Most of the quayside's shut for the Great North on Sunday, so a bit of an extra workout than I was expecting. It is so warm today too. So the end of a pretty tiring day. Just had a great engagement shoot with a lovely couple whose wedding I shoot in a few weeks' time, but I'm a bit out of breath with those stairs. What a beautiful night it's been. I love living in Newcastle, fantastic city, tremendous scenery. So feeling pretty happy tonight. Oliver's first day back at school today. Are you looking forward to it, Oliver? It's all about the edits. So this time of year for a photographer, it's all about editing, especially in wedding season. So I've just took 2 weeks off for a summer holiday to spend with the family. It wasn't the best timing to take 2 weeks off when I've got so many weddings, so I shoot 20-25 weddings a year. This is the time when I'm busiest, so every time I'm not on camera, just assume that I'm editing. Pretty productive day so far. Managed to get a few bits off my editing list, which is great, and even managed time to meet a friend for coffee. So great day. Going to pick the boys up from school, see how they got on the first day back. So I went from being in a really good mood, leaving Newcastle, to now being in a really, really bad mood. Thought I'd stop off at McDonald's and grab a burger and a quick coffee. Went to drink me coffee, lids come off, dropped on my lap. Only ever burnt myself in the tender area. Ruined my jeans that I had on today, so now I've got an hour to get home, get changed, to go and pick the kids up. And I've been stuck in traffic for half an hour and it's not looking very promising. So a day that started really well could turn really, really. Now, not only the hassle of having to change my clothes and burning my nether regions, but I don't know if you've ever left a coffee cup from McDonald's, particularly a toffee nut latte, in the car for more than a couple of days, because I've got 3 cup holders and I maximise those. So if I have a coffee, I drink it, I get another one, I drink it, and they tend to stay in the car until Laura takes them out. It really stinks when they've been in there a couple of days. And it's spilled all over my seats, all over my cup holder. I'm not looking forward to the smell that's going to be in this car, bearing in mind it's 25 degrees outside now. Oh, what a rush on this is now. Look at my jeans. Look at that wet patch. McDonald's, you're not on my good list today. Clean jeans, clean hoodie, ready to go. I know, how was your first day at school? Bad. Was that not good? Yeah. Did you have fun? Yeah. Did you meet new people? Yeah. Are you going back tomorrow? Yeah. Bye everyone. So I've just seen a statistic today that says it's going to be warmer in England than it is in Mexico. I'm a bit sick of this heat now. Talking about an Indian summer, I would have preferred just a British summer and a typical British winter, which means it's freezing from now. I do not like the heat. What's happened to Mickey Mouse?
What?
Why is Mickey Mouse on the floor?
I don't know.
You're going to put him back?
No.
Another day at the studio. It's going to be another busy day today. All good, looking forward to it. So today is like one of those days that people never tell you about when you're a photographer. They say it's all fun and games, all you do is take photos. It's not true. Especially when you're a one-man band like I am, it's a lot of admin, it's a lot of running around. So today I've got to go to the post office, to the bank, I've got to go down the hardware store and a few other bits and pieces like that. Loads of running around. I've got another photographer renting the studio from me this afternoon, so I need to go and tidy because it's an absolute pigsty from this weekend's Cake Smash shoot. So a busy day all in all. These come around quite often where you just do little bits and pieces and try and get done what you can when you can. So today is one of those days that because I've got all these little bits to do editing, although I said yesterday that's all I do, is really difficult to do today because there's so much going on. You've got to run around so much. When I'm editing, I like to get into it for a good 2 or 3 hours at a time, and I just can't. I don't have that time today to do it. So I'm going to spend an hour doing some improvements in the studio, making small spaces. There's not a lot of desk space and storage space in the studio, so I've got to make the most of the walls that I've got. A little bit of work, find some places for the sort of stuff that I use every so often, but just in a minute sits on a bench and make it a bit nicer to look at. The weather's changed drastically since yesterday where it was too hot and I was complaining, and it's beautiful now. Cloudy, raining, and a nice breeze. Makes me happy chappy. That's a bit better. I've now got a place to put all my chargers when I'm charging batteries, which is the most boring job ever. ring flash, extendable light and my slider for my camera. So that's one job done in the studio today. So today's rental's just finished. I've picked the boys up from school and nursery. Say hello. We're going to go to the beach for fish and chips. Woohoo! We've had some fish and chips. I just want to have a quick look at the skate park because we shoot is here tomorrow. I'm not sure what it's going to be like in this wind because we're using lights and I'm a bit worried they're going to get blown over, so we'll just have to see what it's like in the morning when we come down. I've just seen one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time. I was pulling in my street in my car, and there's a guy running along the road chasing a £10 note which is dropped and it was blown away in the wind. It was one of those moments I just could not help but stop, laugh out loud and point my finger as he ran past. He didn't look best pleased, but I did give him a big cheer when he found the £10 note. So just arrived in the studio. I've been in my networking group this morning from sort of 6:30 this morning. It's about 9:30 now. So just getting the last of my gear ready for today's shoot. So we're shooting down on the skate park in South Shields of the coast that you seen yesterday. We're looking to shoot some high-speed sync. I'm going to use some different colour correction gels to create quite a different look, something I've not really shot before. Quite excited because it's something I've wanted to do for a while. I know nothing about skateboarding, I know nothing about rollerblade at all. It should be an interesting shoot. Just arrived for today's shoot. The weather was looking fantastic before we left, but now it's gone black skies. You can see a little bit behind us there. It's gone quite dark in the skies. So we're hoping the rain holds off. We're just waiting for the model to arrive and then we'll get set up and ready to go. I'm having a bit of difficulty staying up this hill. It's just concrete, but I keep sliding down. Ready when you are, Alex. Shoot's finished, had some lunch, time to head back and do a little bit more work in the studio. So after a busy day, we're going out for a meal tonight with some friends. One of their birthdays. Can't be a late one because I am shooting a wedding tomorrow morning. I'm going to drive, have a nice meal, maybe have a shandy, and then come home for a night without the kids. Happy days. So just got ready, had a quick shower, did my hair, all ready to go out and leave the kids now. So Saturday morning, just arrived in Matfin Hall for today's wedding. It's just 10 to 8. We had a great night last night. I'm glad I didn't drink, so I'm exhausted this morning already, but really looking forward to a good day. As soon as I get in there, the adrenaline will start pumping and I'll be ready to go for a great wedding day. So we're halfway through today's wedding, going absolutely fantastically so far. The weather is perfect for it. Lots of clouds, a little bit of sunshine coming through and a light breeze, making sure it's perfect for a couple. So we'll just stop and have a little bit of lunch before we get back and do some bridal portraits. had my lunch. We're just getting ready to take the bride and groom out for some shots now. The sun's just starting to sort of cool down a bit, so we'll get some really nice low light shots going into the night. Just got home from today's wedding. Absolutely fantastic day, but I am absolutely exhausted. It's about 20 past 10. I left the house at 5 past 7 this morning, so a long day, 15 hours out of the house. But a brilliant wedding, lovely couple. Tremendous weather for today, for probably the best weather I've had shooting a wedding ever. So really can't complain. I'm really pleased with the shots we got. So can have a couple of these tonight. I've got a pizza in the oven, and then tomorrow watch the Great North Run.
Thank God it's Sunday. Will you not here I come?
Sunday morning, all my training is complete. I've done enough sitting down this year that I'm ready to sit down and watch a Great North Run to South Shields now, to catch the corner where they come up and start running up the John Reed Road towards South Shields. So the final stretch. So hopefully the kids want to see Mo Farah and some of the other people who know who run it. It should be a good day. Weather's nice and cool for the runners. All good in the hood. Just got back in the car after watching the Great North Run. Absolutely inspirational. It's the first time since I was a kid that I've been to watch it. It's staggering seeing how many people run, and the amount of money that must be raised and goes to good causes is absolutely phenomenal. So if you ran the Great North Run, I just think you're an absolute hero. And I almost got a little bit emotional when you see the people running past with the t-shirts on saying who they're running for, dad, mum, things like that, and it hits home a bit to why people do that. And I think I've probably clapped my hands together about 6,000 times, literally for 3 hours non-stop. It's the least I could do when people are running around, to clap my hands, just keep them going for the final leg. I've got a blister on my finger of clapping so much as well, but it has given me a bit of a kick up the backside to think that I need to do this next year and contribute next year and just be one of those people who can raise some money for a charity like that. Absolutely phenomenal to see that many people do it. And we even seen Mo Farah too, which was a big bonus, and the kids enjoyed that. So that's it, guys, the end of an absolutely tremendous week. I've thoroughly enjoyed everything I've done this week. Thank you to everyone who's watched the vlog this week. Wow, how light does my head look here? It's much longer than I usually make. If you've made it this far and you've watched the whole thing, thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. I'm going to be doing them about 20 minutes every week from that here on in, and you'll see loads of different things coming through. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Stay safe. Thank you.